Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Sri Shukadeva Goswami says to King Parikshit, O Parikshit, when one looks towards the sky at night, that person will surely see 7 stars. They are 7 sages. 4 in the front and 3 in the back. The front 4 are like the legs of a bed, small bed, cot. And the 3 stay like tail. So these are 7 sages. They circumambulate Dhruva Loka, the planet of Dhruva. Above these 7 sages, 1,300,000 yojanas above 7 sages, meaning 10,400,000, because 1 yojana is 8 miles. 10,400,000 miles above these 7 sages is Dhruva Loka. It's a steady planet. All other planets, they float and move around. They don't stay steadily in one place. That's why Dhruva Loka is called abode of Lord, equal to abode of Lord Vishnu. Equal. We have discussed this in the 4th canto. Dhruva is the son of King Uttanapad, the son of Manu Maharaj or grandson of Lord Brahma. The fire god, the king of heaven Indra, the progenitor Kashyapa, and religion personified Dharma Deva, along with 7 sages, they circumambulate Dhruva planet regularly, daily. The rule of circumambulation is, to whom we are circumambulating, the object of circumambulation is kept on the right, and we move around circling, keeping the object on the right, our right. It's like a needle of a clock. That's how circumambulation is done. Sri Shukadeva Goswami says, O King Parikshit, the invariable time is created by the Supreme Lord, is a creation of the Supreme Lord. And it is named as Kala in Sanskrit. This time factor, time always remains alert, never sleeps. Never sleeps. And is most subtle, is never seen by anyone except God Himself. Very subtle. And is very powerful. Nobody can avoid time except the Supreme Lord. The time has arranged that all planets float around and circumambulate Dhruva Loka. Means ultimately Supreme Lord made the arrangement. And because they all move around except Dhruva Loka, Dhruva is steady, it don't move. That's why the pivot of all the planets is called Dhruva Loka. All these planets besides Dhruva Loka are tied by the instructions or laws rope-like laws of the Supreme Lord and float in outer space, circle around, but never fall. Just like a vulture or eagle which fly very high and don't fall. Similarly, all these planets are flying and not falling. Just as clouds carry immense amount of water, move around in the sky and don't fall. Similarly, all the luminaries and planets, they float in the sky and don't fall. This is all happening due to the potency of the Supreme Lord. I give you a crude example, but it's not fit here to make you understand. Aeroplane flies in the sky carrying a lot of weight and passengers, not fall. But this is different because it runs with the petrol. These planets don't run with petrol. This is the difference. Therefore, it's a crude example. Sun sits on his chariot. His chariot is so huge. It moves around in outer space. It moved around since a long time and is moving around now and will carry on moving around until annihilation and not fall. This is all happening due to Yoga Maya, potency of the Lord, internal potency. Sri Sukadeva Goswami further says, O King Parikshit, 10,000 yojanas below sun is a planet called a Rahu planet. It is not inhabited place. No facilities there. And it is 80,000 miles circumference. This Rahu was the son of a demoniac Singhika. He garbed himself as a demigod and sat between sun and moon to drink nectar. We will discuss this later on. The whole episode will come. He is unfit to be there near sun. But by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, he is placed there. Oh, Parikshit, I'll tell you further that this sun, in Sanskrit is called Surya Mandala. This is sun disk. It is 80,000 miles wide circumference. Move around 80,000 miles. Just imagine how big is the disk. And 12,000 yojanas, that is 96,000 miles in circumference, diameter is moon. That is double height than the sun. And 13,000 yojanas means 104,000 miles is Rahu planet. And no habitation there. Nobody lives, cannot grow nothing. I had told you that Rahu had garbed himself as a demigod and sat between sun and moon. When sun and moon, both demigods, told on him, he became enemy of them. Why did you tell about me? So he still carries on enmity with sun and moon. That's why there is eclipse. On dark moon night, dark moon day, he attacks sun. It's called solar eclipse. And full moon day, he attacks the moon. It's called lunar eclipse. When he attacks, whatever time it stays with them, that much time is called eclipse time by people on earth. Because he attacks for no reason, that's why the Supreme Lord sent his disc weapon to protect them. So disc weapon moves around there, protecting them, sun and moon. That's why Rahu cannot stay too long with them. That's why eclipse is short period of time, 5 years, whatever time it is. It depends how long it stays there with them. "80,000 miles below Rahu planet is the place where, subtle place, where Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas, Siddhas means perfect beings, Charanas means glorifiers, and Vidyadharas means they play different kind of music like that. These people, they stay, that planet below. 80,000 miles below Rahu planet is this planet for Vidyadharas and Charanas and Gandharvas, what do you call it? Charanas, dancers, like that. Below that, where normal air blows and clouds are seen, high clouds, not low clouds. That's where the yakshas, semi-demigods, rakshasas, the demons, and bhutas, the ghosts, pisachas, the devils, they stay there. That is their place. 800 miles below this place is the earth where we live. From the earth, when we go up, until the spot where gravity is there, or gravity ends, till that point, the vultures, the eagles, they fly. Until that point, where their gravity is about to end, till that point, they can only fly maximum. And nobody goes there. O King, Sukadeva Goswami continues, below the earth there are 7 planetary systems. They are named as Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatal and Patal. These planets are 10,000 miles, yojanas below each other. Means 80,000 miles. Below us, 80,000 miles is Atala. Below Atala, 80,000 miles is Vitala. Below Vitala, 80,000 miles is Sutala, like that. All 80,000 miles. And there, they are, each of them are 800,000 miles wide, 800,000 miles long. Like that. These planets. In those planets, Daityas, Danavas, Nagas, and those who are mysticals, they stay there. Nagas means cobras, like that, they stay there. They have their household life and they enjoy there. They enjoy so much, they don't grow old, they don't get sick. They always stay young. They enjoy householders. And not even Indra, king of heaven, can disturb in their pleasure. They're always happy. In each lower planet, Mayadana, the architect of demons, has created beautiful cities for the kings of that planet to reside in. The buildings are made of jewels and ornamented beautifully, like that. They have beautiful gardens laden by fruits and flowers. Beautiful garden, beautiful sweet water lakes have many, many categories of lotuses in them. Many birds chirping there and swimming in the water too. Beautiful, fragrant, full air blows there. The residents of the lower planetary systems, they all eat fruits, vegetables, and grains, and take rasa and minerals and herbs. That's why they don't get sick. Neither mental disease nor physical disease exists there. Everybody is happy. The environment there is like that of heaven. There is no untimely deaths there. They don't get scared with anyone except the sun disk of the Lord. They are scared of that. If for any reason sun disk is sent there, they are all become scared. When sun disk reaches there, even the, pregnant ladies have miscarriages. Miscarriage and abortion, there are two different things. The scriptures, they say, Āchaturtha dvahisrava pātha panchama sashtayo. Āchaturtha, before 4 months completes. If the pregnancy falls, it is called miscarriage. Above 4 months till 6 months, that is called abortion. Taken out by force or whatever way. After that, 6 months is called murder. All of it is called murder anyway, but that is more punishable, like that. One should no circumstance go beyond 6 months, because you are punished here and punished there. This is the scriptural evidence we have quoted. Next, Sri Sukadeva Goswami continues, "Oh, Parikshit, I shall tell you one by one about these 7 planetary systems situated below Earth. The first one is called Ataraloka. Here, in Ataraloka, the son of Mayadanava named Bala stays there. He is the king there. One day he simply yanning, stretching body and yanning. 3 categories of ladies came from his mouth. Number 1 is called Swāmī. Swāmī means strict person. Only will marry their own caste. Don't go outside of their own heritage. Second is called Kāmini, means is more lusty. She don't care whom she marries, she goes beyond her caste, marries anyone whom she thinks is qualified and suitable for her. Third one is called Punschali. Punschali means unsteady. She don't stay with one man. She gets disturbed and goes to another man. Flickering. Third one on Atala Pitala. The second one, second planetary system is called Pitala Loka. In this, Lord Shiva resides in the name of Hatakeshwara. Lord Shiva resides with his wife Bhavani and enjoys there. With their potency, there is a river. One Hataka river came out from their power. So the residents of Pitala Loka, they drink that Hataka water and remain always happy. Third one is called Sutala Loka. Here, Bali Maharaj stays. You might remember, we discussed a little bit, and we will discuss in future. Bali Maharaj's fire sacrificial arena, Supreme Lord as a dwarf incarnation arrived there and cheated him out with all his prosperity and sent him down below earth to Sutala Loka. Lord became very pleased with the devotion of Bali Maharaj and became a guard on his gate of the palace there in Sutala Loka. He guards even now. One day, 10-headed Ravana, while winning all directions, reached there, Sutala Loka, to fight or make friendship with Bali Maharaj. The Lord was, Vamanadev was guarding there, and he kicked 10-headed Ravana so hard with his big toe that Ravana fell millions of miles away from there. Just imagine, we call him dwarf incarnation. God is never dwarf nor big. He's always great. God is great. Fourth one is called Rasatala Loka. Here, Mayadanava resides, the architect of demons. Mayadanava himself lives there. Mayadanava, we will discuss this about him later on. Mayadanava is a demon whose 3 cities were destroyed by Lord Shiva. We'll talk later on about that. And Lord Shiva gave him this Rasatala Loka to live, reside there, and Lord Shiva himself protects him. The fifth one is Mahatala Loka. Mahatala is place of cobras, sons of Kadru. There resides Kuhaka, Takhyaka, and Kaliya, along with Susena, big snakes, many hooded snakes. Takhyaka also lives there, son of Indra. He's given their residence. They always remain scared of Garuda, bird carrier of the Lord, like that. Sixth one is Rasartala Loka. Here, Diti and Tanu, 2 wives of Kashyapa, children of them, they remain there, they live there. Diti means Daityas, demons. And Tanu's, Danavas, demoniac natured entities, they live there. And they always keep enmity with demigods and they fight. So the Supreme Lord destroys their ego and keeps them humble. The 7th is called Patala Loka, where all big serpents, cobras reside there. 5-hooded, 7-hooded, 10-hooded, 100-hooded, 1,000-hooded, all these great snakes. They live there, and that abode is lit by their jewels. That's how these 7 planets exist. Thank you very much.